Yeah, what is going on, friend? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. So I want to make this quick video and just have a nice conversation with you, right? Because I've been recently getting asked of like, Jay, what do I do when I'm not motivated? Or what do I do when I keep on failing in my fitness and I'm not seeing results? And I feel that if you actually, apply the right mindset to, any obstacles you may have in your health and fitness, you can actually really start seeing the results that you're looking for in your body transformation. Because again, any obstacle or anything you're struggling with in your health and fitness is likely a mindset problem, right? So if you can fix the mindset problem, the body follows the mind, right? And that's where you can really start seeing incredible changes and results in your body. And the way I'm going to go through this mindset with you, right, that's going to help with your results, is actually going through a little concept called The Obstacle is the Way, right? And if you're an OG, I absolutely love this book, absolutely love Ryan Holiday's books as well. And to help you understand this concept more, I'm gonna go through a little story of what I've been going through behind the scenes that I've shared in YouTube videos and such from time to time to help you, as I said, understand this concept better. So basically, the way the obstacle is the way kind of works is using obstacles as opportunities, right? So, for example, if we kind of backtrack a little, you'll know that around December time last year, I started getting problems with acid reflux with my health, right? In fact, I even made a vlog the day that it actually started happening, which I could link a card up here if you wanted to check that out. And as I started getting problems with acid reflux, so obviously there's the problem. Now it's time to focus on the solution and overcome the obstacles. So I contacted my GP, and then it was a case of taking some Gaviscon, for example, to help neutralize the overproduction of stomach acid going on in my body, right? But over time, that wasn't really working. I was still getting crazy heartburn. I couldn't even train for 1 to 2 weeks because if I went to do a pull-up, my heart was on fire, right? So that's where I was like, right, let's try some omeprazole, which is basically a stronger medication. And it started working, but still, I was getting problems with my acid reflux, getting crazy heartburn every single day. And so that's where, again, it's just going, looking at the obstacle instead of dwelling on the problem, is focusing on the solution and how to overcome the problem to actually get to the result you're looking for. So for you, like your result may be, losing 5 to 10 pounds of fat, building 5 to 10 pounds of muscle, getting rid of skinny fat. The same as for me, like my solution, the goal I'm looking for is getting my health fully in check, right? And so, like I said, the next thing was like, right, we need to start trying an elimination diet because we found that, it's likely dietary related. So trying different foods. Some foods were working, some foods weren't working. But still, the problem was kind of coming. So I was like, right, now let's take a food intolerance test. Let's take a food allergy test. And bang, boom, I'm intolerant to egg whites. Crazy, right? There's some other things that I'm intolerant to that I was having every day, most days in the week, without even realizing it. Do you know what I mean? But this is my thing. It's like without the obstacles that we were encountering along the journey, we wouldn't have actually got to that solution of figuring out that I was intolerant to egg whites and getting freaking crazy heartburn after having some oatmeal and egg whites in the morning, right? And like I said, it's like, so as we've overcome that obstacle, right, now we've got a new obstacle coming on right now, because obviously some foods that don't cause me any acid reflux or any heartburn also have, like, some of them have high FODMAPs, which has then led to, problems with indigestion or stomach cramps, crazy bloating, which I'll share in the near future, and that, which are obviously like symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, which is more like chronic, right? Whereas this is like short term. So it's like, right, here's the problem, here's the obstacle, solution, let's get in contact with a dietitian. So the dietitian was like, again, the problem you're having is likely dietary related, so we've got to try a low FODMAP diet, which is something I'm trying now, which again is both relieving the symptoms of acid reflux and the crazy bloating and stomach cramps I was getting. Do you know what I mean? And so that's what I mean. It's like, you have an obstacle, instead of being problem oriented of like letting the obstacle beat you down, it's like, right, the obstacle's away, turn the obstacle upside down and turn it into an opportunity, right? Now, you may be watching this, be like, again, it's like, what's kind of the take home message with this applying to like health and fitness? So if you look at yourself right now, if let's say you're not seeing the results that you're looking for or desire in your body right now, look at what you're doing, right? It's like maybe you've tried a restrictive diet and then you've ended up binge eating. And if that has happened and that is the case, or maybe if you've you know, you're trying to workout plan to fix skinny fat and you're not really seeing any results in losing body fat or gaining muscle. It's like, what do we usually do when things don't go our way? We dwell about, we dwell on the problem. We think, you know, we're a loser, we're a failure. It's like, we're not going to try it again. We're going to give up. We're going to throw in the towel because nothing seems to be working, right? Now, if you do feel that way or ever felt that way, obviously I understand where you're coming from, because I felt that many times in my fitness journey. I've even felt it right now, like having some almonds and being like, screw you almonds. Like, I feel like I'm freaking dying right now. But it's like, it's feedback. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to take feedback so personally, because if you change your perception on the obstacle, you'll realize the solution's actually quite simple. Like in my case, it's like if I eat a food that triggers my acid reflux and heartburn, don't eat it. Right? It's pretty simple. If I feel like I'm gonna die eating almonds, take almonds out your diet, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's the same as like if you keep on binge eating whenever you try to lose body fat because you're eating, you know, restrictive, boring diet that doesn't allow you to actually enjoy your favorite foods in your diet. It's like, maybe it's like the solution is to, as I said, figure out a different form of eating that's going to help you actually lose the body fat you desire while enjoying a healthy lifestyle. It's like if you're trying to build muscle and you're not gaining muscle, maybe it's because you're not eating enough. Maybe it's because your training or your training plan doesn't actually incorporate progressive overload. So maybe the solution is actually to seek guidance from someone, right? Seek guidance from a coach, you know, follow a better progressive training plan that will help you, as I said, get stronger in your workouts and build more muscle, knowing how to eat more calories healthily so you can gain weight and build lean muscle mass. So ultimately, the learning lessons you can take from the obstacle you can use as a new opportunity to grow. That's the beauty of the mindset of the obstacle is the way, because you're never failing, right? You're never ever failing if you have the right perception on the things you're trying, right? Because the more things you try and the more things that don't work, the more you get feedback of the things that don't work, so you can figure out the things that do work, right? I said the obstacle is the way. Like I said, the thing in this book that's mainly emphasized is like what stands in the way becomes the way, and the obstacle in the path becomes the path, right? As I told you in my story of acid reflux and that, every obstacle that's come up in the path has then become the new path to get to the full solution. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's the thing I want you to understand, right? With your health and fitness, like, obstacles are not a bad thing. They can be a good thing if you actually have the right perception on them, right? It's like, instead of dwelling on the problem of, like, you know, the things that aren't going well, it's like, change your perception. As I said, flip the obstacle upside down and freaking use it to catapult you forward by focusing on the things that do matter, right? The more you gain experience in the things that don't work, the more you can then leverage and focus on the things that do work by, as I said, having the right knowledge and understanding now to understand what doesn't work and what does work. And the more you focus on the things that do work by having experience with the things that don't work, the more you can focus on the things that move the needle forward of building muscle, losing fat, and transforming your body as a whole. Do you see what I'm saying? Failure is needed to succeed. You can't succeed without failing, because in order to succeed, you've got to learn, and you can only learn by doing things wrong. Do you know what I mean? And so that's what I mean. Don't take feedback or don't take failure so personally. Learn from it. Use the obstacle as an opportunity, my friend, right? You've got this, right? You have got this. So yeah, that's everything covered. I feel pretty good getting this off my chest, because obviously as I'm going through, you know, some of the things behind the scenes, getting my health fully in check, it's like, I thought, like, you know, this literally applies to health and fitness as well, because I've used it for other things in my health and fitness, right? Like I said, you know, getting sick and tired of bulking and cutting in the gym, to then discovering calisthenics, and then obviously over time doing calisthenics for 2 to 3 years, then discovering how to, you know, implement weights and calisthenics to get the best of both worlds. The obstacle is the way, my friend. The obstacle is the way, right? So apply that mindset and you're going to start seeing more results in your health and fitness and your body transformation, right? So yeah, like I said, if you're still watching this video, then I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this video and listen to my story and such. And if you have enjoyed this video, by all means give this video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it knowing that obviously you like these types of videos. Comment below as well if you have read The Obstacle is the Way, have read any of Ryan's books, or as I said, I'd love to know as well what your biggest takeaway was from this video, right? Like I said as well, if you want to interact with me personally, again, you can message me on social media, my Instagram and Facebook, which will like be linked up here. So there's my email. All my social links are also linked in the description below if you just want to like tap on the link and just be able to message me straight away. All right, and yeah, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this with a friend or friends you believe would benefit from, you know, what I've shared in this video. And yeah, I believe that's everything covered. And so, as always, we keep moving forward, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you have been staying tuned to my weekly lives, I'll see you in the next weekly live, and I look forward to interact with you. Take care, the obstacle's the way, we keep moving forward.